run a bottled water shop. Lately, something felt off. Orders were exploding. I thought it was just because the weather was getting hot. But yesterday, we were down to our last 2 jugs, and the supplier truck still hadn't shown up. I called the owner of the water plant, but what he said on the phone made no sense to me. I just got the news, too. I won't be able to deliver anymore. Forget the recent payments, stock up on supplies and stay home. Then he hung up in a hurry. I tried calling back to ask more, but I couldn't get through. His strange attitude, the sudden spike in water orders, and this abnormal April heat all put me on high alert. He told me to stock up. Thinking about all those apocalypse novels I'd read, I wondered, is a heatwave doomsday coming? After my employees finished their deliveries, I told everyone to clock out early, then drove the water truck to the plant myself. But the plant, which should have been busy at that hour, had its gates locked tight. Not a soul was there. On the drive back, the temperature kept climbing. When I passed a supermarket, I pulled over without thinking, and bought an entire truckload of bottled water to take home. After moving the water into the shop, I went upstairs and saw my golden retriever, Rover, lying on the floor, panting hard. I quickly turned on the AC. After thinking it over, I sent a vacation notice in the employee group chat. You've all worked hard lately. We'll take the next week off. I've already sent your bonuses to your accounts. Also, it's been way too hot, so stock up on food and drinks and get some rest at home. One employee was confused. Boss, business is so good right now, why are we suddenly closing? I couldn't explain what was really going on, so I just said the supplier had run out of stock. After that, I started thinking about where to stay. If a heatwave apocalypse was really coming, I couldn't stay above the shop. It was right on the street, and soon enough people would be coming for the water. I had to take Rover and hide in the basement under the shop. I brought Rover downstairs, moved the empty jugs off the shelf, then shoved the rack aside. I shone my flashlight along the wall until I spotted a tiny bump, then pressed it hard. The whole wall slowly sank downward, and a cool, dusty breeze rushed up from below. Rover sneezed so hard I laughed. Come on, Rover, let's go check out our new home. Holding the flashlight, I carefully made my way down. This water shop and the basement were both left to me by my parents. The basement had 3 rooms, an equipment room, a storage room, and a bedroom with its own bathroom. Looking at the family photo on the wall, tears welled up in my eyes. Through the blur, my memory of Mom overlapped with the picture. We went through an earthquake once and your dad was terrified. Later, when I got pregnant with you, he was scared you'd face another one after you were born. So he insisted on rebuilding this basement and packed it with supplies, saying even if the sky fell, our family needed a place to survive. I wiped my tears and checked every system in the equipment room. A heat-resistant explosion-proof AC unit, a water purification system, and a diesel generator. The storage room only had 1 big freezer. I estimated how much it could hold, then took Rover back upstairs. I put on a mask and drove to the wholesale market, carrying the emergency supply and food list I had just written, ready to place 1 big order through the purchasing manager. The purchasing manager was a woman named Ms. Wang. This order is no small amount. That's exactly why I came to you. Negotiating prices and delivery shop by shop would be a nightmare. If you can help coordinate this, I'll pay a purchasing fee. And if you can work overtime tonight to arrange it, I'll pay for that too. She picked up the list and read it carefully, muttering as she went. Rice, flour, compressed biscuits, canned beef. Halfway through, she suddenly shouted toward the office door, Xiao Li, Xiao Chen, drop what you're doing. We've got a big job. Not long after, Manager Wang handed me the calculated price sheet. You can pay half as a deposit first, then settle the rest once everything is delivered. I paid without hesitation. After leaving the wholesale market, I drove to several pharmacies. When I got home, I picked up my phone to order some soft furnishings for the basement bedroom, only to find several missed calls and WeChat messages. They were from my boyfriend Chen Yuan, who was away on a business trip. Babe, was the shop super busy today? With the weather this hot, sales must be crazy, right? Are we about to get rich? Don't tell me you're so busy you can't even grab dinner. Should I tell him about the apocalypse? Forget it, not yet. He'd probably think I was insane. After dark, while it was still somewhat cool, I went down to clean the basement bedroom and set up the things already there so I could move in any time. Around 10 o'clock, the delivery driver arrived right on time. I had given him Chen Yuan's address. His place wasn't far from mine. As soon as the driver left, I immediately started moving the supplies. Just after I got everything home, Chen Yuan called. His voice was full of accusation. Xiao Wang told me the water shop is closed. Something this big, and you didn't even discuss it with me first? What's his problem? It's not even his shop. The supplier is out of water. He heard the irritation in my voice and softened his tone a little. Babe, Xiao Wang said they were only out today, but you gave everyone a whole week off. Business is at its best right now. Do you know how much money that costs us? I was exhausted and didn't want to argue, so I brushed him off saying I'd check with the factory tomorrow, then hung up. After cleaning up, I lay in bed and remembered something from before. One of my delivery guys had injured his foot when a water jug fell on it. I told him to rest at home and even gave him workers' comp. When Chen Yuan found out, he immediately frowned. Moyu, you're just too soft-hearted. It was clearly his own fault. Giving him time off was already generous enough. Why give him money too? That was when I first felt he was pretty cold. We'd only been dating for 3 months. Usually he was thoughtful and caring. But when things really mattered, I couldn't read him at all. If the end of the world really came,